Hey, FPL legends! Welcome back to another action-packed episode of FPL Wiki. I'm absolutely buzzing to share my transfer plans and team selection for Game Week 30 with you all. But hey, before we dive headfirst into the FPL madness, do me a solid, smash that like button, drop a cheeky comment, and hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world to me and keeps this channel alive with fresh FPL content every single week. Before we jump into Game Week 30, let's quickly recap Game Week 29. I managed a solid 68 points, for a big green arrow to 2.2 million overall. It was a great game week considering it was without using the free hit chip and without taking a hit. Mark Flecken lost his clean sheet early in the game when Brentford defeated Bournemouth 2-1 at the Vitality Stadium due to an unlucky deflected own goal. Justin Kluivert also failed to score in that game, although he did create one big chance and earn an expected assist of 0.48, which his teammates squandered. However, Bryan Mbeumo earned 6 points for his contribution by setting up Brentford's equalising goal. Wout Faes played as expected and earned 1 point as Leicester City fell to Manchester United 3-0 at the King Power Stadium. Gabriel and the Arsenal defence held Chelsea to just 2 shots on goal for 0.36 expected goals and kept a clean sheet as Arsenal defeated Chelsea 1-0 at the Emirates Stadium. However, he was given a yellow card for a -1 early in the second half, which also had a big impact on his bonus points. Due to injuries, Cole Palmer was unable to play for Chelsea. However, I sold the forward for Anthony Elanga, who scored twice as Forest defeated Ipswich Town 4-2 on the road. But Chris Wood hasn't scored in his last 4 game weeks and blanked for the 3rd consecutive week. Joko Gvardiol didn't play his normal game when City and Brighton tied 2-2 at the Etihad Stadium. He had no shots, no touches in the opposing penalty area, and he gave up 2 goals. For a total of 7 points, captain Erling Haaland, however, scored the game's first goal from the penalty spot. When West Ham and Everton tied 1-1 at Goodison Park, Jarrod Bowen assisted on the team's lone goal. Keeping hold of Jørgen Strand Larsen paid off as Wolves overcame Southampton 2-1 at St Mary's. He scored 2 goals to gain 13 points overall. That wraps up Game Week 29, now on to Game Week 30. With Wood and Strand Larsen, I have 2 fresh injury concerns. Larsen withdrew from Norway's World Cup qualifier games due to a broken hand. It shouldn't be too concerning, given he dealt with a similar issue in game weeks 28 and 29. Additionally, it has been stated that he left Norway's team to allow his injuries to heal. Chris Wood sustained an injury during New Zealand's 3-0 victory at home to guarantee their spot in the World Cup. Early in the second half, Wood hobbled off the pitch due to what appeared to be a hip injury. When Forest plays Brighton in the FA Cup this coming weekend, we will learn more about his injuries and whether he will participate in Game Week 30. Right now, I want to save a transfer and use the wildcard the following week. However, if both players are reported to miss Game Week 30 or if the FA Cup fixtures change things up, I might be persuaded to play the wildcard chip this game week, but for the time being, I'm saving the transfer and the chip. With that being said, here's how the team will be arranged for Game Week 30. In goal is Mark Flecken. Brentford will travel to St James Park to face Newcastle, who have lost 2 of their previous 3 home games. This might be Mark Flecken's last appearance in my team if I go ahead and play the wildcard next game week. In defense, we have Daniel Munoz, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Joko Gvardiol. Palace have the best away defense in the league. They have given up just 11 goals away from home, which is the fewest of any team. In addition to his ability to keep a clean sheet, Daniel Munoz is a dangerous attacker. With 29 shots on goal, he ranks 4th among defenders and has the highest expected goals per 90 minutes, with 0.16. To play Southampton, who have let up a league-high 70 goals, 39 of which have come at home, he will go to St Mary's Stadium. In midfield, we have Bryan Mbeumo, Jarrod Bowen, Mohamed Salah, Justin Kluivert, and Anthony Elanga. In his last 4 games, Bryan Mbeumo has 1 goal and 3 assists. He will play against a Newcastle team that has lost 3 straight home games and given up 9 goals. So far this season, Jarrod Bowen has 7 goals and 8 assists. Wolves, who have given up 58 goals, the 4th highest number in the league, will host West Ham at Molineux. In his last 6 game weeks, Justin Kluivert has 1 goal and 2 assists. He will, however, play well at home against Ipswich Town, who have let in 62 goals, the 3rd highest number in the league, at Vitality Stadium next. Up front, we have Erling Haaland and Chris Wood. Manchester United will play Forest at the City Ground. In 14 home games, Chris Wood has 10 goals and 1 assist. Jørgen Strand Larsen will replace Wood if he is unable to play, or I will bring in the Palace striker if Jean-Philippe Mateta returns and Wood does not. Although it's a close call between him and Salah, Erling Haaland currently wears the captain's armband. In the Merseyside derby, Liverpool will host Everton, but Everton has only given up 35 goals, the 5th lowest in the league, while City will host Leicester City, who have given up 65 goals, the 2nd highest in the league. This coming game week may be the one to take on Salah and wager on other players because I also want to end the season strongly. Now it's your turn. Who's wearing your captain's armband this week? Got any Maverick picks or big transfer plans? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear your strategies. And don't forget to follow me on X for live reactions, updates, and a sprinkle of FPL banter. Thanks for tuning in, legends. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the latest FPL tips, tricks, and drama. Catch you next time on FPL Wiki.